about
Yeah,
that.
we're going soon. I'll tell you when.
How the fuck do you get everybody up?
Yeah, the third dot. The third dot.
My phone's retarded.
No, Disney. No, Disney.
We're going soon. I'll tell you when. All right, here we go.
How the fuck do you get everybody
Nice.
up?
Oh, let me mute this.
Dot,
Hold on. Let me mute
dot.
this.
Just gonna say,
I gotta get better at this. Go ahead.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Arrogance and Ales. I'm Faraz. He's JJ. That's Trevor. And once again, it's back to being a weekly thing. I'm so happy. Oh man, Josh, how are we doing? I like it. Once again, JJ's soundboard has come back, and this time actually you can hear it. And here at Arrogance and Ales, we we're here to talk about beer reviews and beer news. So, without fail, let's start. Who would like to? You know what, Trevor? You're already drinking, which is always appreciated. What are you sipping on?
Sipping on a Great Notion Skywatchers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I bought it because it has tremendous reviews. It was a little pricey, but you know.
Yeah, it's got some cool artwork on there. I like it.
Yeah, and by great reviews, this is once again in the land of very Spartan, Untapped. So not unlike Josh. This double IPA was brewed with 3 of our favorite stars, Skywatchers, huh? Citra, Galaxy, and Strata. It's a Imperial IPA coming in at 8.2%, 314 check-ins. So this is fresh off the presses.
Pretty good.
True, but you jumped before I was able to at least give the rating.
All right.
But the rating is a 4.27. Hello.
It went up since I checked it at noon today. It was 4.26. So it's great. It's juicy as all hell. It's a lot of stone fruit coming through. Really like it.
Oh, I didn't get the Cat Bumhole music going. Ah, shit. Brown Eyed Girl. We were going to do Brown Eyed Girl.
Oh, there it is.
That would have been perfect.
Just remember, 3 seconds or less. Josh, what about yourself? What are you drinking today?
Obviously, some more of my shit, but actually, Lost Taverns collab we did, Wanderlost.
Mm-hmm.
Just got it. Joe's up here, dropped it off for me.
No. Let's see what you wrote. A big Tippa collab with our friends from
I didn't write this.
No? Okay. From Abomination Brewing of North Haven, Connecticut. Man, F that from Lehigh Valley. Just because you grow up there, don't forget your roots. Featuring a beautiful hop build of, I have no idea how to say that hop, Josh. Kohatu?
Yeah, that's how I would say it, I guess.
All right.
Me either.
Citra, Columbus, and a blend of amazingly aromatic New Zealand hops. We were so lucky to get our grips on. We're checking in at 10.5%.
Wow.
Yeah, boy.
245 check-ins, and you are at 426.
Nice.
Yeah. It is only time for big boys today, kids. Well,
Triple
tell us
Wednesday.
about it. Show it.
I'm trying to find the camera. It's fucking good. Drinks like it's like 7%.
I have drank this beer.
Straight up juice. It's like straight up juice. Tastes like pineapple, orange. There's tons of tropical shit going on. It's really good.
Nice.
Not as good as the seltzers they're putting out over there. At Lost
Yeah, I
Tavern,
mean,
but-
the new Travis Scott, agave seltzers are just killing it.
Is- does he have his own
It's a-
seltzer? Is that the
yeah.
founder shit?
It's a real thing. I don't know. I don't know.
No, it's not. No, it's different from the founders stuff. It's called Cactus.
Cacti.
Oh yeah, cacti. We talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I keep every podcast I listen to is this founder's Masagave seltzer now.
Yeah, they're paying for ads, I'm sure. Everybody, just so you know, smash that freaking subscribe button, smash the like button. Please get involved. We love your support. Come on.
Send us free shit.
So I'm moving on to a very underwhelming style according to Untapped, but it's a beer that kind of grew me into craft beer, a style that kind of grew me into craft beer. It's a Weizenbach from Axe and Arrow. Axe and Arrow Stubborn Goat. Haven't had a Weizenbach in years, man, but I remember trying Moonglow when it first came out. I loved it. Haven't had one in years. I've been drinking a lot of hazies, so we're gonna try something a little different.
Okay, so we got a dark German wheat beer with a bready maltiness and notes of raisin. You're 6.7%. You have 111 check-ins, but a 382. And for a Weizenbach in a beer nerds rating system, that's pretty damn good.
I will say it's I wanted more of the wheat yeast. I wanted more of the Weihenstephan yeast.
Mhm.
It's great. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a good beer. I just want more of that banana cloviness from that Weihenstephan yeast strain that I'm not really getting out of this. But it's good.
Where are those guys from?
Axe and Arrow. Where are they from?
Glassboro, Jersey.
Glassboro.
Oh shit! Really? Wow.
It's a really cool label. Check this label out.
Oh yeah, the label's awesome. It's
Stubborn
like
Goat.
yeah, it's like a
That's awesome.
goat breathing steam or some shit.
Yeah.
I just had a really good Weizenbach from Human Robot not too long ago. They make some
Human robot,
fucking
though.
awesome, just old school style beers over there.
Well, I think they had they still have the old system that was
Saint
set up-
Benjamin or whatever, right?
St. Ben,
Yeah.
from the old brewery that went under. They are set up to brew those traditional styles. They just happen to make fire other stuff too.
Yeah, they're fucking pilsners. Last time I got like a mixed case of lagers that they had, and everything was killer.
By the way, I'm pairing it with a Wood River apple smoked sea salt Gruyere. And look how marbly this cheese looks, if you can see it. Look at that smoky marbliness.
That looks like a piece of marble.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Can't wait to freaking try it.
I like
That's
it.
mold, JJ.
As long as it's on the outside, it's okay. Inside bad, outside. I am drinking Sorry, Not Sorry from 3 Threes. Our friends at 3 Threes. And let's check the review here. Brewed with a plethora of oats, wheat, and then hit with lactose. Oats and wheat, sorry. And hit with lactose. Irresponsible additions of Citra and Sultana. Balanced with lactose, vanilla, pineapple, and blood orange. Delightful notes of creamsicle, pineapple custard, and orange and blood orange cupcakes. You are at 5.7%, just under 1,100 check-ins, and a 3.89. It is nice and hazy. And I may not necessarily always shout out for free shit, but we'd really like to get on, I don't know, Radio Row for AC Beer Festival, 90 something days away. It's still available.
Yeah, we're working our way towards it. We have, just so you know, guys, we have 7 subscribers. We went from 3 to 7 this week. We want to double it every week. We want to rock and roll with this. Get the AC Beer Festival.
Listen, while we
With
may
that
only have-
attitude, we're going to the fucking moon. All right?
listen, 100%. You got that in strong hands around here.
Amen, bro.
And we've I think we peaked at about just under 700 people watching at one time. So if I don't know,
You just putting that on repeat all day, man, does not count.
It does. It does. Listen, I wish it did. I wish it did. It doesn't. It doesn't. Once you check, it doesn't. It hadn't
You're
agreed.
like, I already know. It doesn't go up.
I know. I need to get my Russian bot game better. If I did, I'd have a PS5 too. Good lord.
Go on Wish, bro. Pay somebody $5. Just
He's too busy on OnlyFans.
hey, man, they'll probably do it too.
I don't understand why.
Pay him enough money.
Big bitch tits. I mean, but they do. So daddy's got to make a couple dollars. I got a little kid. We got to go to college. It's very nice. Heavy notes of pineapple and lactose. It's creamy. Yeah, I like it. All right. And
I thought that was the soundboard for a second. I was like, what noise was that?
let's check to see what's in the news. Our first topic is Kraft is off to a very impressive start in 2021. This segment is flying through the first couple months with dollars up just over 17%, which puts it at a faster growth than imports, super premiums, and almost on the level of FMBs. So that means for once, people are drinking craft almost as fast as they're drinking effing seltzers.
Boo.
But you know what? It not only are the dollars up, their share has been up, and their share is the largest. They are up to $0.37, and the next highest comes from super premiums and FMBs at 24, which makes that awesome. Thank you, people, for finally understanding that in this time of the pandemic, when you're sitting at home and you're just drinking, and so you're not chilling out back and with all your bros hanging out trying to be cool with your seltzers, that when you're alone and only you can see, you're drinking the Hazy Boys. I knew it. I knew it. Cheers. Next good news. Small brewers set to get some relief from the Great American Rescue Plan. When they pass this, there is a restaurant revitalization fund modeled off of last year's Restaurant Act, which will create a $28 billion program for hospitality businesses, including breweries. Breweries with fewer than 20 locations can apply for grants covering the difference between 2019 and 2020 revenues, with the maximum grants set at $20 million. The grant program will also allow businesses that opened in 2020 to apply for grants to help cover the costs of eligible business expense incurred during that calendar year. Along with that, this will keep working. They will keep working to pass the Restaurant Act even more, which would provide $120 billion in funding for hospitality businesses, more than the $28 billion. So that's hey, people, say what you want, but it's going to save our breweries, and it's going to save our restaurants, and it's going to save a lot of small business, the places that are hurting the most. Happy, drink local, drink often, and
Does it say you have to prove hardship?
It does not. It does not tell you about. Because what you can apply for is the difference between what you made in 2019 to 2020.
Yeah, because I don't understand it, because there was $1 trillion left over in the last one that they didn't use, because I don't know. I don't understand throwing more money at it, and I don't know. I think we're fine. We're going to be out of it soon, but whatever.
Trying to help.
Exactly.
A little too late, exactly. But
thank you with your crickets. It's a little, but you know what the difference is that if you've lost money and you can apply and get it back, and you're still hanging in, then you have the ability to launch. When stuff is going, you don't have to be like, well, I'm still tight with this cash. Can I buy enough to produce a big enough order now that aluminum prices have gone up or mobile canning prices have gone up?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I
can I-
feel like at this point, if you're a craft brewery and you haven't adapted, we're at a year literally this week since shit shut down. I don't know.
Yeah, like maybe is it a terrible thing to think that maybe like places who went under rather quickly in this situation, maybe they shouldn't have been in business in the first place? I don't know. Like,
Yeah. I mean, that's my thought about it. You know, the ones that dropped out weren't ones that were producing really good beer. I can tell you that much.
I think that's the first time, Trevor, you said something that I thought I didn't say, and you said.
well, it was kind of a natural thing to say. So that's
Yeah, I mean, it sucks like to go out of business for sure. I feel bad for those places.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know, the craft beer industry blew up when everything shut down. People were buying stuff and just drinking at home 10 times more than they were drinking at bars. So
yeah,
you know, you got to adapt. And at this point, you're closed already if you didn't. So
Yeah, I agree. But what it's saying is that maybe what you didn't do was to keep your business, you didn't do a price increase. You kept your prices the same, but your costs rose. And this will help with, that salve. But you're 100% right. If you're, you've had to adapt by now. But I won't argue if I lost some money and then I'm going to come back and then now I can be like, okay, cool. Now I can hire everyone back. Now I can really start rocking and rolling. We can get it
federal
going.
government, they're like a bad ex-girlfriend though. They were going to take some PPP stuff from them. And then a couple months later, they're gonna be like, remember when we helped you out? Come on, motherfucker. Like, don't take that dirty money.
Bad ex-girlfriend. I like it. All right. All right. I, as always, have drank faster than everybody else. So I am now on to my AleSmith Speedway Stout. A variant.
Cans.
Oh, yeah. With espresso and Madagascar vanilla.
I've been eyeing this, so I'm looking forward to hearing your review on this.
All right. Creamy espresso and lush Madagascar vanilla add to the robust chocolate and coffee flavors Speedway fans already know and love at that classic 12% Imperial Stout punch that'll have you feeling just right. There's 4 U's in the word just in this. I mean, there's not my.
I thought you were going to say juice. I was like, what is that noise? I was like, for a stout? Wow, that's a weird ass description, but all right. What did that used to come in? Was it 12 ounce or the 750s?
750s.
I feel like it was the big ones, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or was it 22s? No, it was those awkward 22 ounces, wasn't it?
I don't think so. I
think the variants were only in draft. I'm pretty sure.
No, they made them. We didn't get them. But we made them.
They would have released them
we
at.
really never got in draft.
I remember where the fuck Hop and Frog has, if you've never been there, the most insane bottle list of all time. And they had a shitload of just crazy Speedway Stout bottles to try. I remember their vintage selections insane.
So we
Hop and Frog send us some stuff. Little shout out there.
There you go. Cheers. So just under 1,800 check-ins at 4.09. You smell deep and dark and rich and chocolatey. Treat yourself. So I was expecting a little more vanilla. It's still just Speedway at the end of the day. So it's Speedway with a little extra coffee notes, obviously from the espresso. The vanilla, instead of being an added flavor, is much more of a softening agent for any of the harshness of the coffee and the espresso. It's still pretty damn good though. And yeah, I have a feeling that if I drank a couple of these, especially at 16 ounces, hi boys.
So what's the ABV on that again for us?
12%.
12.
Yeah, all of them are. They're all 12%.
Why don't you do the hard pour that all the hype boys are doing.
Oh, with this. Because I'm an adult and it's not a Spanish cider that's made.
I thought we were
to-
talking craft beer. Okay, this is what people want, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. And I don't pour it all. the way
1
to the
inch
top
of beer
the egg.
and fucking
Yeah.
7 inches of
All
head.
right, all right, all right.
No, wrong. Wrong.
All right, I'm moving on to Myers Creek, Chasing Goosebumps. Meyer, MEIER' Creek, Chasing Goosebumps. It's a sour with blackberry, pineapple, and strawberry. Typically not a sour guy, but try something different.
That is the full description already that you've just
So
said.
they really expanded on it.
Oh yeah, it literally says-
JJ, did Billy Kay turn you on to this?
No. Now I will say it's rather active.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Rather active.
So
Yeah. What? That
not
was
that
a
many
16 ounce can.
Yeah.
not that many people have checked this in. Just over 100 with 101 check-ins. 3.97, 5% ABV.
What's
Dude,
the
this
actual
beer's
style
hard-
of it?
This beer's hard to find. The guy who sells it to us comes in a UFO and beams down and comes in and he gives us samples and then we're like, yeah, we'll take 2 cases of each and then leaves. JJ knows.
It's really wow.
Where is he based out of?
Pretty awkward. Wolmersdorf beverage.
What the fuck is that? It's not even a word.
We think it's near Reading. That's why it comes into UFO. but
And
I
it's
don't-
just this dude driving around with a van.
I will say, it kind of tastes. Do you know what an unripe raspberry tastes like?
Yeah.
Tart, but you have that raspberry flavor.
Mhm.
That's what it tastes like, which isn't bad. I mean, it's good.
Interesting for a beer that doesn't have any raspberry in it. Josh, it's listed as a fruited tap. Just saying.
Is there lactose in it and shit? Like
No,
that's
it's
the actual
sour-
untapped.
Sour as hell, dude. It is like a 2. It's a 2 on the pH scale.
Oof.
Mm.
Yeah, buddy.
It sounds bad.
Yeah,
It
it's
sounds
great.
painful. I fucking love it.
There you
it's
go.
weird that it's
Yeah.
so fucking overly carbonated. Like,
Ugh.
seems like
think
some post fermentation additions to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
think
had
it's
a lot of those. We had one today. It was Mason Ale Works Naughty. It came in a week before Christmas.
Ooh, that would have been a good soundboard bite right there.
Mason Ale Works
Am I
Naughty.
naughty, baby? With some Austin Powers.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, I said to Trevor, I'm like, yo, you gotta. This thing, it was tight as hell. The can was tight. You knew it was ready to blow. It's like 2.5 months old. Not old, right? And there's no, but shelf stable beer is hard to find right now, especially in small craft. So
Holler at me.
no, Trevor, tell him how it freaking took off in the pallet yard when you threw it up.
oh,
Went
Oh,
across-
I was about to say, I hope you threw it.
Yeah, when it hit just right where it bounced across the road. I had to go out and search
No
for
fucking way,
it. It
really?
went over the fence. Over the fence. Out here. That fence is
You don't have
probably
a video
8
of
feet
this?
tall.
We
What's
had
that?
video of it, yeah.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
video
nice.
of it.
Oh, my God, that's
we're gonna
fucking
post it. We're gonna post it.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that needs to be like a reoccurring thing. Like,
Yes,
I want to
yes.
see this. Like,
It's gonna be Trevor's
We-
weekly
Yeah,
toss.
do a beer bomb of the week every week. We should because there's
Yeah.
definitely enough.
No, we can.
beer.
Yeah, we
That-
can.
oh, that would be so fucking funny.
Yes,
Dude,
yes.
like I get it. Like not everybody has pasteurizers, but then don't fucking that shit should be dead. It should not still be fermenting when you put it in cans. We are lucky enough to be able to pasteurize all those sours so we can make like the thickest, fruitiest fucking thing possible and then just kill everything and just stop the flavor. Like, nope, this is what it's gonna taste like forever. Not a lot of people can do that, unfortunately, but then don't fucking try and make those styles and distro them. You know, keep them cold and sell them directly from your tap room if that's what you're doing. And
That's
tell
the
people like
problem.
this shit's
That's the
gonna
problem.
fucking explode.
And there are. I was out in the Pal Yard today. I was on a conference call with our state organization. I'm on a conference call. It's a beautiful day. I'm getting some sunlight, and I'm sitting there, and we had some cans that we were afraid of in the store because they were just missiles laying on the shelves. You know what I mean? So we have.
Today was prime launch day.
Yeah, it was. So I'm
the weather.
there, and I hear this boom. I'm like, what was that? It was a can just exploding next to me. You know what I mean? It's epidemic anymore. It's epidemic.
Well,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
Don't
And
fish for that shit.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I always appreciated Magnified Brewing Company when they did their first one and they didn't have a pasteurizer. They literally named the beer trade proof because they were like, listen, if you do not keep this cold, and it said it right on the can, it will explode. And I was like, yes, thank you. Like, just we're laying our cards on the table. Like, you got to keep this cold. If not, it's gonna go.
You shouldn't distro it if it's going to be a problem. Don't distro it.
Ooh, what you got there, Trevor? What you got?
I'm sticking with Great Notion. This is the RBG, the Ruth Bader Ginsburg beer.
I love the fact she has
got these hot hitters.
All right, we brewed this tart ale with raspberry, blueberry, and guava in honor of the late, great Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Proceeds from the initial sales of this beer will be donated to the ACLU. That means already, we already did that, and we're making all the money now. You have 717 check-ins, a 4.26. We are drinking bangers today.
I would just like to say that this smells so good. Like, oh, it just smells delicious. Mm. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's 9%.
It's just, yeah. It is. Yeah, and I don't taste 9%. Okay, JJ. I don't taste 9%. But, man, it is very lots of berries going on here. I really taste the raspberry.
It's a good balance between sweet and tart.
Yeah, very good. I'd say it's more tart than sweet, but I like it that way. It's good. It's really good. Yeah.
Awesome. I like hearing that. Josh, did you grab a second? Yeah, the fucking artwork, man. I gotta grab one of those just for the can label.
Oh, it's good, man. It's good.
Yeah, I don't remember what I drank last week.
You drank your astronauts, John, and made all of us jealous.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna drink some still social distancing.
Oh,
literally all I fucking have in my fridge.
You got Cardi B over here. All right, Josh, I very much love your description of this beer. Do you know what it is?
Dude, I have zero idea.
Yeah, there's none. There's none.
There you go. All right.
Fucking drink it or don't drink it. I don't give a shit about your collective narrative.
You'll figure it out. Make your own fucking description.
Wait, I have to go look up social distancing. So this is the same beer, right? Or is it a different beer?
It's tweaked a little bit.
Okay. Shit. This number is big. What the hell is
why that rating though? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, dog. We don't fucking play around. Like, what?
All right, hold on.
All right. Anyway, so it's a double IPA brewed with Mosaic, Enigma, Strata, Motueka, and Citra. So it's just banger. I mean, it's the original batch, and then I think we added Citra to this one, and just tweaked it, dialed it in a little bit. This is like probably one of my favorite IPAs that we've ever made.
So
fucking
just
dank.
Brock's getting a little pissed off here, just so you know.
I mean, yes, of course I am. I am because I got no social. I got no still. I got no astronauts. I got nothing. You know, I'm not
You
gonna
guys
say
might get astronaut ice cream, but it might have sold out.
I'm not gonna say that
Connecticut,
maybe
unfortunately.
a person that I'm less personal friends with came up this weekend and brought me a case of beer from his brewery.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say abomination. That would have been funny as hell.
I would have laughed my ass off and said, no
I
problem.
got you a case of abomination, bro.
You gotta try this shit. Yes, I do. But so just for the record, kids, social distancing has just over 4,600 check-ins, and it rates a 414.
Wow.
Still, social distancing has 410 check-ins, and it's at 439. Woo!
Dialed in.
I need the Ric Flair. Woo! Write it down.
We're waiting.
JJ.
Okay, JJ, go ahead. Pull it up.
Pretty good.
I agree, JJ. I agree.
Well, so the
All right.
first social distancing too, everybody that was with like 15 breweries, so fucking everybody was just untapping random breweries versions of it that they weren't drinking. So that definitely affected that initial rating. Like,
Fuck
I don't
that guy's
fucking know
bullshit.
social distancing. I don't know where I got this shit from. It's the same thing with like Black is Beautiful. People would be untapping all these like crazy Black is Beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck do you get that? That's not the one you're drinking.
Or I
Like,
voted. The I voted series.
oh yeah, everyone's untapping all these crazy brewery ones. I'm like, no, you're drinking like probably the Tired Hands one. Like, what are you talking about?
Funk. You're probably drinking
Or
funk.
the
If you
funk
were
one.
lucky-
Like, yeah, shut the
Or
fuck up.
if you were lucky, you drank the EQ one. That's about it. That's the list.
By the way, guys, I'm not drinking this.
Oh shit.
Ah! He called
Oh,
man down, man down.
I was gonna say like a toilet flush sound, but that's way too harsh. We can't.
No. Ha ha. All right. While JJ's looking for another beer.
No, hold on. I want to say something.
Oh, so sorry. No.
Travis
What
Scott's
is- yeah,
cat
yeah.
guy. I'm gonna depress
Shut the fuck up. I just can't look at
you. Come on, Fraz. Get with it, man. Seltzers are in.
Okay, wait. How do you spell cacti? Is it like normal?
CACTI.
Yeah, CAC.
Wonderful clear U. No color.
Who makes it? Is it literally Travis?
No, it's not Travis Scott. It's produced by Meadow Creek Beverage Company. It's cacti. It's an agave spiked seltzer. Look at that. Look at that color, man. It's beautiful.
Is there fruit? Is just agave flavored?
Yeah.
So it's just sugar. It's just sugar.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Is agave fermentable?
yeah. That's why like that's the main ingredient in tequila.
Yeah. I'm just.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't give off like flavor. It's just fucking sugar. So, what does that taste like? Just alcohol?
I don't know, though,
alcohol?
Look, throw it with some vodka. I mean, I don't know.
Tequila definitely has a taste. Tequila
Yeah, it's got like
definitely
a
has flavor, right? Like so, agave
tequila. Yeah, but I'm sure they put something else in there. But
I'll tell you what
agave.
it's good for. I could take that as a palate cleanser in between beers, like a shot of it in between beers to cleanse my palate, and then have another beer to clean my palate.
That's the best you could come up with.
Yes.
Wow. Does Travis Scott have a song about it, or
Probably. Oh, dude, you know, he's not dumb. He's gonna rap about it like Jay-Z and on Adele, like Puffy and Scott. Like, so on that downer, let's just keep going down. And bad news for JJ and I. Most craft consumers favor broader direct-to-consumer beer privileges and sales. A case is mounting in broader direct shipment privileges for alcohol beverage producers. a huge number. 84% in a recent survey of craft beer drinkers say they drink who say they drink at least one per month. What the hell is that? You're not a craft beer drinker if you drink one per month. It's one per week.
So this is a real small sample data. I mean, this is really small, I would assume.
2,000 people.
Yeah, okay.
It's not that small. In 13 states. Showed
Small
about
data. That's small. That's a small sample.
yeah, 30% of those people identify themselves as regular craft drinkers. And brewers and regulators have a great opportunity to learn from the success of the $3.7 billion direct-to-consumer shipping channel that has grown over the past 15 years. Public support and usage picked up during the pandemic. Really? 3/4 of regular craft beer drinkers said they have interest in having beer shipped directly to their homes due to the pandemic. That's perhaps no surprise, but the survey found that just under half, 48%, ordered direct to consumer, but that number ticked up 3% during the pandemic. Those figures are a little bit lower than the 57% of people who say they have ever done it. Survey also revealed two key consumer interests. First, travel. 78% of craft drinkers wish they could purchase a beer they tried while traveling, but can't because it's not distributed to their market. Second, and the highest, is 80% trial. Craft beer drinkers said they would be more likely to just try new brands if they were shipped directly. These track the two key aspects that are in the wine shipping. So this is interesting. Brewery interest, a small group of brewers ship more interested in D2D than third parties. They surveyed 141 brewers in 38 states and feel that, for instance, 80% of responding breweries said they do some sort of direct sales, with to-go sales and taproom brew pub sales reported. A little less than a quarter of the breweries say they deliver the beer themselves, while just 13% are shipping. Almost 90% of these breweries say that those DTC are focused on home sales, and 60% of them saw increases during COVID-19. And the number that are interested in increasing to this is about 13 to 14%. What do we think about this?
I think when people get a reality check about how normal life was, it's not going to be an issue.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. I think that number is going to go down as soon as life goes back to normal. I think a lot of people are just going to be like, let me get the fuck out of my house and go somewhere.
I agree, but don't you think that, like, okay, but Josh, you remember back in the day when almost nobody knew about it, I was getting beer shipped in, and it was mostly for the exact reason they said, for trial. I would go get beers that we couldn't get in our area that were only available on the West Coast. And I found a company that would ship them in. And I was getting stuff just because I was like, well, I want to try this so unbelievably bad. And I can't. There's no, I agree with you that what will happen is, say, in PA, almost all the breweries in PA ship now. I think a lot of them will be like, hey, we're going to ship, or they'll ship a limited amount once it goes back to normal, because they're going to have so much more business in their tap rooms or through limited distro or however they're doing it. But I think that the floodgates have opened a little bit in being like, well, this brewery in Massachusetts, in Connecticut, that I can't touch, will ship it to my house. So send me that shit. I want it in my mouth. And I think that's a little genie out of the bottle, but I think that's a lot more of proof of life or proof of concept to be like, well, cool. Wait, we're looking and seeing that we have all these sales in Pennsylvania for this Massachusetts brewery. Why don't we just distro to that brewery, like that area, so we can actually make serious cash and not have to worry about all the overhead?
I think it all comes down to the geeks on Untapped that want some rare shit, and And when does that start to fade? So it's a small sample of people that will order beer from a brewery, and then the brewery has to decide whether it's economical for them to package the beer and to ship it, because it costs a lot of fucking money to ship that beer, to fucking package it, to ship it, label it. It's not cheap. Now, I think let them go through the pains, man. That's what I think.
Yeah, I was going to say too, coming from the brewery standpoint, first of all, your capacity hasn't changed. The only reason that people turn to this model is because now the 10 barrels a week that were being drunk by consumers in your bar, now that has to be sent out directly. And exactly what JJ is saying, adding all these extra costs and all this other bullshit and actually physically sending the packages, which is a fucking nightmare. So I don't know. I think a lot of the breweries that are, like Tired Hands, they're completely not open inside at all at either of their locations. Like Fermentarium, which is huge. Think about how much beer they sell through that spot. They're not going to fucking keep shipping beer after this opens back up. Like, it just doesn't make sense for a lot of breweries. I think some people that can do it will do it, but I think when the world opens back up, that number of sending stuff out is going to go right back into the tasting room where the money's really at.
You know what it
And
comes
also
to?
on the consumer's end, they're paying almost more for shipping than they are for the beer they're buying. Like, you're not going to want to keep doing that. I wouldn't want to keep that.
What like to get a Tired Hands box or anything? Isn't it like 20 some bucks? I haven't bought any. I haven't got anything directly sent, but I've like looked and I was like, fuck, that's crazy.
Pretty expensive.
Like buy anything.
And it's like capped, right? Like half limit, a lot, like half case limit. A lot of them are doing like.
Yeah.
So
I
one
think
of my
Trillium
buddies
was doing that, right?
Yep.
I think they're like 18 cans or something like that. They're allowed to send. Or
well, there are some breweries now. There are some breweries now that are going distro. So it's because the COVID has stopped their line life and they're going more distro, right? So now these breweries, because they get the big money at the line life, they go distro, and they still want the big money. So they're not willing to work the margins backwards for the 3-tier system. They want retailers to limit their margins, right? Wait, you guys should make less money because we want to make more money. That's bullshit.
I think that's going to go back to normal too.
Yeah, that will go back to normal. And
because think about you go to drink a couple beers, you're going to leave with a 4-pack or 2. There's no need for that distro.
That type of arrogance, I think it's arrogance too. That type of arrogance won't last long.
Well, I'm pro arrogance. That's I'm just.
I know you are.
Pro arrogance. Two, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I know that I have moved past the line life phase of my life, but I don't know how much people are going to want to do it anymore. There's a lot of great beer. There's a lot of beer now that you can get direct to consumer. There's a lot of great beer you can just get on the shelves. So I think when everything opens back up again, I'm not 100% that there's still going to be 3-hour lines in places. And I hope it doesn't actually happen because it sucked. It was always horrible. And second, in Trevor, on your cost, a buddy of mine just ordered 8 bottles from a brewery in Brooklyn. 8 bottles. $55 in shipping. 8 bottles.
Dude, what a deal.
Oh, you're such a brewer. Oh. All right.
Incredible.
All right.
That's incredible to get sent one state over. Wow.
100%. There's 100%. There's zero. Like, don't tell me that that's the cost, because I know it's not.
Dude, packing peanuts, dude. Fucking dollar, fucking like dollar store ice packs, man. Like, do you know how much those are?
Honestly, the peanut. What kind of peanuts do you use? Do you use the plastic peanuts or the rice peanuts?
I have no idea what kind of packaged peanuts we
Because the
use.
rice peanuts you can eat,
They're
they
insane.
disintegrate. You can eat those.
Honestly, I'm looking at these numbers. If
Oh,
I'm one of
dude,
these
that's a
dudes,
good deal then. You get some free food. Here's a bunch of snacks.
like rice cakes.
high in fiber. But if you're one of these dudes that used to like mule beer down from like Massachusetts all the time, you're looking at these shipping numbers. I'm like, man, these guys were asking for way too little money apparently for this stuff because they weren't making out the way the shipping services are.
So somewhat.
The cool factor.
Shipping is expensive as fuck. I remember like trading days sending stuff to Cali and be like $35. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like 8 cans. Really?
So I have a buddy who used to go, and still, even during the pandemic, would do not the line life, but the ticket life. And he the other day ordered, and I was like, for fucking real? And he goes, bro, it was $30 to ship. And I go, okay, that's a number. And he goes, but in my car, plus the toll, just think of the tunnel each way is $26 total. So
What
he's
tunnel?
like, the Holland Tunnel or the Lincoln Tunnel, they're both $13 each way. So it's, he said it's break even, if not a little bit better, because I don't have to drive 4 hours, 2 hours there, 2 hours back. So I get it, but that's still just a god dang number. Now, moving on, kids, I am drinking Field.
Oh, wow.
I have a lot. I really want this beer to be good. Like, not even a little. I want it to be excellent.
Hold on.
Because-
Lower your expectations, Faraz. Lower your expectations.
I know, but
Oh man, that would have been a good lowered expectations. You guys remember that from fucking Mad TV back in the day? Where's that sound bite? That's what we need. Every time you drink a beer that's got a high ass rating, and then it's just bland. That's lowered expectations.
I'm enjoying my Travis Scott cacti. So
You're just
Dude, you're
not.
pounding it. Holy shit!
I'm pounding a 4%
Refresh.
seltzer. Who's
My
with
third
me?
one.
All right, so then let's go with this. So again, Forest was one of my favoriteest beers. I very much love it. It's my favorite beer from them. So let's see. This is Field from New Trail. Field is a hazy triple IPA brewed with lush oak malts, sprawlingly hopped with Mosaic, Cashmere, and Columbus. Expect the deep notes of stone fruit, bright apricot, and citrus. Enjoy this looking out over an expansive view.
Expensive or expansive?
Expansive. Come on, player. Yeah, expensive too. Smells good. Oh, please be good. Oh, God. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, it is. Oh, it don't play though. It bites. It doesn't bite with the 10%, 10.7% alcohol. It has 218 check-ins at a 4.25. It is ripe, and it might be a little green, but that also might be the 10%.
What's that package date?
This week, Friday, or
What's last week?
Thursday of last week. So what is that?
A week.
Almost a week.
Today's Wednesday.
Yeah, it's a week. It's March 3rd, March 4th. So, yeah, okay.
So wait, that's like got a bitter bite to it. 10.7% bitter.
Yes.
Hold that up
But
to the
it's-
camera. Hold that up to the camera. Yeah, it looks. That's nice.
Looks bitter.
I have a can in the fridge, so you're telling me I should let it sit for a little bit?
No.
Drink
I
it.
have drink it, because I have a feeling that a lot of the really nice pillowy feel to it will become a malt backbone when it gets old. Now, it's brand new and it's super fresh and it's awesome, but as all of these triples do, because they're just high in ABV, once the hop notes start to fall, they just become, like malty. I mean, even Josh, you got to admit, drink a Drawing a Blank a month or two later.
That's not a good.
I don't
example.
I don't even classify it as malty. I think it's got like a musty, shitty fucking taste to it.
Ooh.
I don't like old IPAs like that are meant to be tropical, fruity, and have that, beautiful taste to it. As soon as they have 30 to 60 and then 90 days, you can taste that mustiness that grows in the beer. And I call it it's not malty. Malty,
You're right.
mine.
I totally agree with you about the musty thing. Like it's just like somebody poisoned the well, man. It's not good after a while.
I'm sorry, Josh. Did you just shit on your own beer, by the way?
Oh, yeah, yeah, 100%. That one's dead, and it's never coming back.
All right, I'm moving on to second setting from Half Acre Double IPA.
Hold on. By the way, Josh, that just means you grenaded a beer that has over 3,500 check-ins. It's still a 4 on Untapped. I know for you, that's trash. You're like, you
Garbage.
Toilet flushing sound.
Delete it. Dump it. That 4-star trash. Get out of here.
Fucking rookies. I remember when I made my first beer. All right.
Half Acre second setting.
Okay, this is a super long description, Half Acre. Oh boy, this one strikes. Flashback to early Vallejo with much deeper representation of Nelson and indeed intensity. And if that's true, I need to freaking drink the 2 that are in my fridge.
Yeah, I want this.
The Nelson
That's like
hops.
my favorite.
Nelson hops varietal continues to be a favorite at our brewery. The white grape and spectrum fruit notes cast a very different, appreciated experience. Much like a Marlborough-grown Sauvignon Blanc grapes, you're hit with a fun house of flavors that are tough not to enjoy. Second setting lays into that house and opens all that Nelson and has to offer. When they are fresh off the boat from New Zealand, I was calling the dude on the can while wearing a wolf's head. Later in life, Northern transplant to Tucson, where he discovered the alternate side of consciousness. It's not too late to completely bend your reality. If you're looking for it, enjoy. Second setting.
What the fuck?
hell?
Drugs
Did Bill
are
Murray
wrong.
from Caddyshack write this fucking description?
What does any of that even mean?
It's a blend of Northern Pine and Kentucky Sawgrass. After you put on it, you can smoke it.
Right.
I didn't even know Untapped let you put that much of a description in there. Like, what the fuck was that?
It's 2 fucking paragraphs, bro.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I get bubble gum. I get a little honeydew. I get not a lot of honeydew, a little bubble gum and white grape. It's really good. It's really good.
Let me see that can.
What's that?
Let me see that can.
Show me your cans.
Ooh.
Yeah, it just
Vallejo is like one of my favorites.
Yeah, and they grenaded that. It's now just a limited. 30
really?
Yeah, 3,200 check-ins, 416 for 3,200 check-ins in a nationally distributed brand that's shelf-stable.
Hey, I love that.
I mean, once again, kids,
kill it.
We're
Josh would grenade that fucking beer.
like 416.
Fuck this.
I remember my first beer.
No, Half Acre, they're great because they'll be in some pre-pandemic, they'll be in some random ass dive bar. They'll show up and it's like, oh, thank God, at least there's something I know that's gonna be good.
Dude, there are private clubs in the Lehigh Valley that run Daisy Cutter, and it always just makes me smile. Where it's like Bud Light, Miller Lite, Victory Hop Devil, Guinness,
another good one,
Yingling, and then I'm like, I'm sorry, Daisy Cutter? Yes. Daisy Cutter.
Yep, give me that.
Yep.
Oh, it's so good.
You. Whew. I will say, Trevor, this beer is an ass kick, though. it doesn't hide the 10%. It's
Yeah.
nice.
I felt that way. I felt that way about Mountain. I thought Mountain was very boozy.
Yeah, it's not.
I didn't enjoy that too much because of that.
I don't find it boozy because when I taste something that's boozy, it's that like, Josh, I don't know, it's like that fuselage taste, like that taste of alcohol. It doesn't have that, but I just when I'm finished with it, like when it just sits on my palate, I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna hurt when I stand up.
Yeah.
I agree, though. I think that the Forest was too boozy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if I really
not
had anything from
Forest. No, the triples come out once a quarter, and I'm in the tank for them. I've never once hidden that fact, but it's an excellent beer. Trevor, did you move on to another one, or you just sitting there with your RBG?
I'm
He's
just
enjoying his brown-eyed girl over there.
That's for a different podcast.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the exact
Yeah, we should all do a case race podcast with a new trail case of those rando collabs that they have. There you go. Get them on board, Fraz. That's your boy.
But I
They
mean,
don't answer my emails.
they come. Wait, they come on for both. They've come on for both already. Like, yeah, you're already in.
No, have them come on. Let's everybody just
Hey,
drink through an entire case race.
Yeah, let's do it. Hey,
It'd be
Fred,
so bad. Aren't they like 12% fucking stouts in there? And
Yeah.
Yo, Fred, do
Nobody
you
gets
deliver
it.
up north? Do you live New Trail up north? You don't? Okay. I got a story for you later.
All right.
You don't take them to the Poconos?
No,
You don't, dude.
that's a different wholesaler. Not I said the fly.
Yeah.
Wait, Poconos?
Special retailer
Oh
store
no.
there.
Yeah, not Poconos either. No.
For who? Just in general, or
No, for New Trail, that's not I.
oh, they have somebody else? Who?
Someone else.
Let's just say
What does that mean?
let's just say Lehigh Valley or the Pennsylvania brewery site, whatever the hell it is, where they shit on the
Breweries in PA.
brewery. Yeah, I don't follow. Really, I don't care.
That shit's a
Very
fucking
careful. They can cut our
dope,
throats.
cool thing,
I don't
guys.
care. So evidently, some retailer up there really didn't want it after it was shit on, and sent back after he bitched about not getting enough and got twice the amount he should have.
Why do I think I know who this is? Oh God,
Honey Brown. Oh, you're going retro.
I was drinking that.
Like from Dundee? From who?
No, it's from Genesee.
I was just gonna say, oh, really? We're drinking a Jenny? All right. Okay.
Genesee Honey Brown.
There is literally no description. We have 12, just over 1,200 check-ins, 4.5 ABV, and you're topping in a whopping 3.5% there, guy.
Damn.
That's kind of respectable for
No.
3.5% for a brown ale. That's insane.
No, it's 4.5%. It's 3.5
Okay.
rating.
Oh, all right. I was like, what the fuck?
Did they classify this as a brown ale? Is that what it is?
No, it is classified as an amber lager, even though it is called the Genesee Specialty Honey Brown Lager, and they classify it themselves as an amber lager, which makes zero goddamn sense to me. But hey,
Well, brown lager probably doesn't exist.
Yo, when that came out, it was cool to drink. You know, when that came out, it was really cool to drink.
When
Yeah.
JW
Was this the 80s or?
Yeah.
when JJ used to roll a pack of cigarettes in his fucking sleeve, what are you talking about? God,
The year was
I remember
1987.
87, 77.
They were great times. They were great times.
Didn't you used to be able to go to the Jenny Brewery and just fucking drink for free like the entire time? It was
Yo,
something
dude,
absurd. It was like
other
5
half
cents
did a
or something.
collab with them, man. That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they made a cream ale, right?
Yeah.
They did. They made a cream ale.
Dude, fuck yeah. I would be all about that Yo Genesee if you guys are watching.
That'd be awesome.
Let's go.
That would
be all about that shit.
All right, gentlemen.
Oh,
Let's see. What's our last topic of the day? Remember the name Smooge.
Ah.
It's imprint, right?
Oh,
That's what. No, they're Smoogey, so they're definitely going to get a cease and desist right quick.
Which
once
one?
This brand becomes national.
Oh,
No,
no.
because. So, have you ever heard of a hard seltzer smoothie? The year-old brand from Ann Arbor, Michigan, has reached viral success and could show up in a market near you shortly. What in the world is Smooge? It is an innovation of Ann Arbor-based Holmes Brewing. Is anything but your average hard seltzer. It is basically a combination of two of the hottest styles in beer right now: heavily fruited beers and seltzers.
Wait. Back up. Hang on. Free Will was doing this 2 years ago.
yes.
What was that stuff called, JJ?
It was Smooge. It was something like that.
I can't
Well,
remember what
they
the name
also
was, but
put-
they came out with a seltzer that was like 250 calories a can.
Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. It was the worst.
But they also put fucking lactose
Yes.
and all this other shit in there. This is just fruit. That's their thing. It's real
First
fruit.
of all, the name
Smoothie
Smooge
seltzer.
sounds like
Smooge.
something. Smooge sounds like something that came out of porn.
Well, yeah. Pamela Anderson's brewery is based out of Ann Arbor, and they fucking make delicious
Talking about
sours and
taste.
seltzers, all right?
Damn,
Um,
Damn.
But that's their whole thing is like fucking real fruit, real smoothies, 7,000 calorie can. No, I
Unlike
think
mainstream-
Omnipollo and Untitled Art.
Pollo?
There's another. What's that?
Pollo? Omni chicken? No, it's Omni Polo.
No, single chicken, and yeah, I kind of know, but whatever.
He's in the know.
Yeah.
He's in the know, dude. He's in
Whatever, dog. You know, I just like a at 12% like every day, but whatever, it's fine. You're right.
You're right.
Omnipolo, Single Polo, the Ralph Lauren guy. No, they did something with like Untitled Art, and I think it was a smoothie seltzer as well, but didn't blow up as much as the Smooge. Their branding's dope, I will say. Smooge, just super simple, super fucking sticks out. Their cans are sweet, and it's like
I could've
carbonated, fucking
swore
900 calorie fruit
Free
juice,
Will
so.
was Smooge.
I don't think it was. I don't
I
think
think
that's.
it,
You remember with Great South Bay, we had peanut butter.
Yeah.
Omnipollo, but it is actually Omnipollo, so I'm told. But these guys are gypsy brewers and they have no brewery of their own and rather use
You're right.
capacity of
The
others.
fuck?
And they have-
Pollo? This just broke my heart. Like, so, I am broken. I'm broken.
oh, was that my boy? I've never met him. I'm just kidding.
It's, yeah, I can't. I just broke. Pollo? Pollo? I am.
I did
I hurt.
get to brew
just-
to do with Dugas, which was dope. That's like right below. Now they're equals. It's fine. They have dope names like Magnus. Anyway, back to fucking
Smooch.
delicious smoothie.
Yeah.
Their branding's sick. Super
So-
clean. It's meant to just burst onto the scene like fucking
It's meant to just blow onto the scene, like blow out onto the scene.
blow out the seams. Yep.
So here's the one thing that's gonna make you super sad.
I think I say
unlike,
smooge myself.
unlike mainstream hard seltzers, Smooge is made with real blended fruit for a smoothie-like texture and a full flavored drinking experience. While most hard seltzers check in at 100 calories, Smooge's fan-favorite brands, Strawberry Banana and Pina Colada, check in at 240 and 297 calories, respectively,
Boom.
at a 5% ABV, but they come in at a nice $18, a 4-pack
Of 12-ounce cans.
of 12-ounce cans. So, Smooge founder and CEO Tommy Kennedy said the goal was to invent an entirely new, totally irresistible category of beverage. And this is the part that's going to break my brain and heart. And maybe why Untapped isn't as good as you all think, even though I do read the ratings every time. It is the top.
Sometimes good.
It is the top rated brewery in the world currently.
Killing it. Fucking killing it. Smooth yourself.
So I had to look that up to find out what the F.
They
And
only
it
have like
just under
10,000 ratings, though, I think, right?
12,000. Just under 12,000. An overall rating, though, Josh, what was yours back in the day? 4 or 5?
Well, I don't know. We're at I think we're at a 405 now, but we got like 170,000 ratings. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. No, that shit's insane. I literally looked at all their ratings, like 4.5, 4.6. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. And then I drank it and I was like, okay, yep. Fucking polar seltzer mixed with the thickest pulp you could buy. Like if you just went to the store and you're like, can I have pulp, please? And just put seltzer in it.
4.25. 4.25 is their check-in rating. You have, don't sell yourself short, 186,000 check-ins at a 400 at a 405. But that is a fucking scene. We've been blown away by the response and are excited to introduce Smooge to new drinkers across the country. So, where is it going? This is very funny. This is literally in Beer News Daily, the BB or Beer Business Daily, BBD.
So isn't the wave of the consumer is a healthier beverage, and the wave is going towards lower calories and seltzers, and they release a 4-pack in a 12-ounce can that has 1,000 calories. So that 4-pack, if you drink all 4, it's 1,000 calories at $20. So
what do you think a double IPA is you're drinking?
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I was like, wait, a double IPA is like 800 calories. Like, what are you talking about?
But I don't have a fucking problem with that.
He's like, I'm fine with it. I know.
No,
Well, a lot of people clearly are too. They're just like, fuck it. Except at least the double IPA gets you drunk. This is 5%. And it's like,
yeah, no, 100%, 100%.
It's like a milkshake. It's a milkshake smoothie. It's a milkshake.
Well, I don't think it's
smoothie.
meant. I don't think it's meant. I think it's like the same when we would go, to a bottle share and everybody's drinking fucking, popping a bottle of Angry Chair and everybody's splitting it. I don't necessarily think it's meant to, which that's why I'm not crazy about that 12-ounce format. I think it should be 16s. But I think it's meant for people to split it and everybody should be like fucking sharing and trying and tasting it. But I don't know.
Yeah, but I think they want people to drink the shit out of this stuff. Honestly.
I've been trying to do something the last fucking 6 months with this. It's finally coming through. But yeah, we're like submitting the calories and I'm like 370 fucking calories in this 16-ounce can. I'm like, are people gonna be turned off by this? And I think people are gonna
not. You can answer this. Is it hard to make it shelf stable?
Well, we have pasteurizers, so
right.
No. How are they doing it? I have fucking zero idea. Because I know that like they're a smaller brewery. They must have something that they're killing it off with. But we're able to dump as much goddamn fruit as possible and then just kill it.
Kill the yeast and be done with it, yeah.
Yep.
So before
Lock
I
in that
finish
flavor.
this story, I'm gonna go with my last one of the day. And guess what, bitches? Yeah, your boy's all about the hype too. I'm not drinking a seltzer though, you sellout Travis Scott. I'm drinking Collective Arts Sparkling Hard Tea.
Nice.
It is a blueberry and elderberry. This sparkling hard tea is brewed with delicate white tea leaves from the Fujian province in China. But it finds its thrill with a sweet tart boost of all natural dried blueberries and just a tinge.
All right.
Is that a Trump
the
reference? Like, hold on, let's
That
bring
was
this
a Trump
back here,
reference.
bud.
All right.
Threw
So I will
me
say-
for a curve there.
I thought so. I thought you'd appreciate that. China.
Shine.
All right. So you are clear
It's hard,
and
too.
definitely red and blueberry. It smells like straight blueberries when you pour it.
Yo, so I'm pretty sure these are the dudes that brewed that Omni Pollo collab that I was just talking about, that fruit smoothie seltzer.
Collective Arts.
Where are they based out of? Are they Canada?
Yeah, Hammond. I think it's Hammond or Hamilton. I'm sorry, Hamilton, Canada. It's just outside of Toronto.
Well, yeah, I would assume it was near.
It's not horrible.
Looks
I
like
actually
juice.
found it. It straight up does taste like tea. Like it doesn't taste like a seltzer. It tastes like a blueberry tea. And
That's a good idea, actually. Having some
It's not
fucking.
horrible. It's more like it doesn't suck, but I drink it. That's
like,
what I'm
here's the thing. Here's the thing. If it's hot outside and it's like everybody's grabbing for these seltzer boys that I think taste trash, I would be like, yo, does anybody got like one of these? Because this is nice. Like it basically just tastes like somebody put blueberries in my tea, and I'm Persian, and so get your flavors the F out of my tea. I'll just take tea, please, with some alcohol in it. But yeah, it's nice. It's cool. I'll drink it.
I'm non-discriminatory. If I go to somebody's house and they're having a fucking party, I will drink whatever the fuck they have and like it.
Well, of course, dog. If it's free, it's for me. But I'm just saying, like, come on. So,
What?
do you like that
Sorry.
one? Free is for me.
Oh, yeah. Well, so what seltzers do you like?
None.
Is there any?
No,
None.
hold on. I'm
Have
not
you
gonna.
had
I'm
a
not gonna lie.
smooch?
I do. I have not had a smooth yet. I do like, and again, I know I'm a homer. The Cigar City seltzers are good.
don't know
I
if
kind of
I've had
liked
those.
it. I thought they tasted actually like they're supposed. Like, oh, a Myers, a Myers lemon. I know what a Myers lemon tastes like. It tastes like a Myers lemon. Oh, it's ruby red grapefruit. It tastes like ruby red grapefruit, not like ruby red grapefruit medicine, which a lot of the seltzers taste like for me.
Yeah, but dude, you could drink, like, honestly, if you're drinking like a soda or a seltzer, it's not hard to drink. It's all about your expectations. And I could drink that Travis Scott freaking seltzer all day long and be totally fine with it. You know
Yo,
what I mean?
Travis Scott, hit us up.
Yo, Travis Scott, hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go.
Smash.
Share this video.
Let's all invest in Dogecoin and let's fucking go.
Mr. Scott, if you're watching.
We all love cactuses here, Mr. Scott. Let's
Cacti, bro. Cacti.
Cacti, we love cacti.
Yo, I'm gonna
No, I was
tag,
trying to
I'm gonna
incorporate the
tag him
brand.
in this video. I'm gonna tag him in this.
Tag him like 15 times every single time. He's like, yo, what the fuck is this? They all give me heartburn, all those seltzers, like bad.
Look, that's what Pepsi AC's for.
Ooh, yeah, that's true. I should just pop fucking. I don't know. Like that wild basin. Have you had those?
I agree, dude. I don't like. I wouldn't drink
Just
them.
rather not. Ugh.
I would rather drink a seltzer with some Tito's or some other vodka and be fine with it. You know, I would. That's what I would rather do.
Well, yeah, that's my problem. Like, I would just, if I'm gonna drink something like that, why the fuck wouldn't I just drink liquor?
100%.
I'll just make a mixed drink.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. I don't know where Fraz went, but I just cracked an old ESB from Dissolver.
Damn.
Dope
Another old
brewery
style.
down in where are they based out of? North Carolina, Asheville. We did a collab with them. It's pretty good. Yeah, their cans are fucking ridiculous
It
though.
looks cool.
Yeah, they sent me a bunch of. It was cool because they sent me a bunch of
Sorry.
weird old style beers like ESBs, and I think they sent me like brown ale and all this shit. And then it was like fucking marshmallow smoothie seltzer, and then I was like, it was the weirdest mixture of beer I've ever received, but everything was good.
What's
Their
the
old style
actual?
stuff.
What's its actual name, Josh?
Nothing But Love by Dissolver.
Got it. All right. Let's see here. It is exactly like you said. We revived an old. Oh my God. This one's 3 paragraphs, Josh. We
Yeah, that doesn't
revived-
surprise me. You should. The collab we did with them was like 3 paragraphs long. They made the Untapped for it description.
Oh, that's Reapers Creepers, right?
Reapers and Creepers. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that pick. We revived an old recipe. We were very excited to reintroduce the world to Nothing But Love, another love letter to the magnificent style that is ESP. The first time we released it, almost a year ago, we brewed it on a pilot system that was a one-off that we ended up falling in love with. We originally brewed this beer with an overly complex blend of 100% English malt and pummeled it with an absurd amount of Fuggles and East Kent Golding in the whirlpool. This time around, we switched the base malt to a river blend of malt, Southern Select, imitating Golden Promise, slightly increased the specialty malts, and bumped up the body for bitterness. For a tad more balance, we still absolutely demolished this, almost 3 pounds per barrel in the whirlpool of Fuggles and East Kent Golden. So don't worry. The result is a significantly more in the line with the true ESB. We're very happy about that. Rich, malty, hoppy in a very English way. Ultimately, very sessionable, big notes of freshly toasted biscuits drizzled with orange marmalade and a fresh cup of English breakfast tea. An absolute face full of honeysuckle.
Dude, how high was he when he wrote that fucking description? Like,
Yeah, I was
You
thinking
know.
more on the line I was thinking more on the line of mushrooms, but you know.
I sit here and write him. I'm like, fucking brewed with Enigma and yep. Yeah, I mean, all of those things. Delicious, super nice,
like,
bready, light, flaky. It's great.
So
People
like when you use
respecting old school styles.
when you use Fuggle and some of those hops like Fuggle in the boil, and you have such a high malt bill, you really don't get a whole lot out of it, right? You don't get a lot of bitterness out of it. It's just a touch of bitterness. Am I right by saying that, Josh? I mean, every time
Yeah, because those aren't like super high alpha acid,
Right.
which is like the bittering. So yeah, those are the hops you want to use a lot of during the bitter. This is like super just caramely, clean, nice touch. Like that's crazy that they use that much hops hot side. That's insane that it tastes this clean because it's just like a literal just kiss of bitter on the back end. This is nice. It was awesome them sending me just like all this weird random shit because it was like stuff I haven't a bunch of saisons and stuff that nobody really makes anymore. And they're very well executed.
Saison's a great style too. I really love it, but
It'll make a comeback.
Nobody does them anymore.
What's that? Forest and Maine. They fucking kill all of that. But all right, I gotta run to the bathroom.
I think an 80 is actually, if I had to have like a drinking beer where I gotta sit and just drink, if I'm not gonna drink like a session IPA because I'm a crazy hophead, yeah, I'm gonna drink an ESB. I agree with him. I mean, I also spent some time in England because I'm arrogant, and yeah, man, they don't mess around. You drink that shit and it's like kind of not that cold, and you just drink them and you just keep drinking them and you just keep drinking.
Yeah, I think ESBs. I like all those old styles. I had an alt beer the other night. Somebody gave me a crowler from a local brewery that did an alt beer, and while it wasn't, it was way too much caramelization and had some butteriness to it. I do like that style outside of that particular beer, but I do enjoy those.
Yeah, English milds and like pub ales are some of my favorite beers to drink. And Mooey from Bond Place is just my
It's a
favorite.
it's a drinker. It's a there. So the definition of a like an English strong bitter or a pub ale is supposed to be if you can drink five, and still get off of your bar stool and walk home. That is supposed to be a English pub beer, and I appreciate that to the day I die because that's I mean I've done it and it's crazy and it's awesome. And I think on that bomb,
As Americans, we go big or go home.
I was gonna say, what time frame we're talking about? I'll crush 5 fucking double IPAs and still do the same.
And still act like I can freaking rock it like anybody else.
Yeah. I've been there. You can't. All right. So JJ, other than your Gruyere, okay. So first off, which beer paired best with your marbleized Gruyere?
I would say the Weizenbach for sure. I mean, I would want a sharper cheese to cut the IPA. I think that cheese was perfect with the Weizenbach.
All right, Trevor. Have we cooked with beer, or have you paired anything lately that you were like, oh yeah, what's up?
No, not really. But I did drink a Trogs Perpetual yesterday, and I haven't had one in a long time, and it was pretty darn good.
If I remember, it's still the number 1 selling IPA in Pennsylvania. So okay.
Yeah, it's still good.
Yeah,
True. It's true.
Josh, what about yourself?
Is that an amber IPA or?
That's Nugget.
West Coast.
I made some pretty baller ass tacos the other day. That would go really fucking well with this ESB. I wish I did that. The fuck was I thinking? This was in my fridge. But made like a cucumber salad with a shitload of cilantro. Put that on top of some air fried Butcher Box sirloin. Yo, what up, Butcher Box? Smash that
did
like
you do
button.
the air fryer? You did the air fryer with the sirloin steak?
Oh my god, it's so good.
We talked about that the other week.
So good.
Yeah.
It literally, you can go like low and slow with it for like an hour and it just fucking pulls apart. And yeah, I just literally just had like some sour cream and went and got some cucumbers and dill and just threw it in there.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
Yeah, the air fryer does a steak half decent. I was shocked.
I love it. It's super easy to clean up and just like any like takeout shit. It is better, I feel like when I throw it in the air fryer the next day. It's ridiculous. I love all the air fryer memes too. It's so fucking funny.
All right. First off, I need you to text my wife and tell her that we need an air fryer because I've been begging and she's been saying no.
You don't have an air fryer?
What a fucking loser.
I-
What is
I-
it, 2021, dude? Jesus.
Agreed. Agreed.
Oh my god. That's like it's cheat codes for like leftovers. It's not even fair. Telling you.
All right. I'm trying to think. Let's see. This week I had a nice cave ripened cheese with a good double IPA that I enjoyed. I can't remember which goddamn one it was off the top of my head. Let me see. Hold on, if I can remember. Hold on. Let me see if I can see the
Anyone?
can.
Anyone?
Anyone? No.
Anyone?
It should be Bueller.
Bueller.
But yeah. No. I agree with you. It was I needed it sharper, and then we had a nice sharp cheddar next to that, and the sharp cheddar with the double IPA was, mwah, but the Cave Ripe was really good. I drank a red ale from Lost Tavern, and that Cave Ripened cheese went so well with it. And I think on the bombshell that we all need to start drinking smoothie seltzers with our Cave Ripened cheese.
Luscious.
Coming soon, son. Coming soon. You don't even know.
Holla at ya, boy.
I'll add your boy. With that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening or watching to Arrogance and Ale.
Hit the subscribe, like it, all that stuff that these hype guys do. I'm not gonna be hype, but like it and subscribe, please.
Take
We
those
need Jamaican
gorilla
air horns.
toes and fucking mash that diamond fist, yo. Let's go. Elon Musk, let's do this.
Yeah.
Go from good time. I would like to be there.